Hi, I'm doing a video as I'm trying to find my biological parents, and I want to tell the truth of this trying to find my mother and knowing about Korean government and adoption agencies. Um, First of all, I took a 23andMe test, found that I have a third cousin, Sarah Chung, that's born in Columbus, Ohio, that's not just born in Columbus, Ohio, and she's now living in Houston, Texas. Anyways, and her father is Russell Chung, and he works at Berkeley. It works at Berkeley. I don't know if that's around where you live, but he works at Berkeley College, Berkeley, California College. And I found my third cousin. Her name, like I said, is Sarah Chung, and it's a maternal match through 23andMe, a 65% match. Messaged her through that. She has not gotten it. If she got in touch with me, then I tried to get in touch with Father. Father said that he said she didn't have he didn't have a daughter. Then he said she did, and that she's deceased, dead. And anyways, and I know Karen Nitchung isn't her biological father. My third cousin Sarah Chung isn't her biological mother. This is Karen Nitch. This is Sarah, I think, and this is the baby is Leilana. That's hers, if you could see. Um, and it says here for okay, it says, let's see. How do you look in a comment? How do you look so good after just having a baby? I look awful. So I know Leilana is her, you know, biological daughter. Now, I'm just trying to find that would be my third. Now, Sarah, my third cousin on her mother's side, just like her father, her father would be my second cousin. But the other way, it would be my second, then my first cousin. Then it'd be my biological aunt, which would be related to my biological mother. It'd be sisters, two sisters, my biological aunt. So trying to figure out on my third cousin's maternal side, my second and my first to get to my biological aunt. Now I've been having this DNA detective do my searching. She's I guess pro bono DNA detective from a TV show, the Learning Channel, I think. My DNA story. She's in California. So lately, they had wildfires and mudslides. Anyways, back to that. I'm trying to find, and all they do is give me the round. Well, my cousins, they don't want to tell me. They could be sick. Then when I had Instagram, my third cousin Sarah took me off of Instagram. Her and I think her sister. It's like, why am I? And I wasn't bugging them. I wasn't asking for the money. I don't care for the money. I care about finding my mother and father. Every adult child should know who their biological father and mother. And according to Facebook, seems like Russell, her father, knew his mother. They had a good bond. He should know. And adults in this world are supposed to be adults. So I don't understand why they're doing this to me. I have talked to Russell, and like I said, gave me that attitude and hung up. I want to try again. I'm not giving up. Who would give up on their biological mother and father? I mean, I've had a bad upbringing in my other videos showing you, but I also tell you that I don't define it. This is a different thing. I'm not going to give up on my parents. And I think there might be a stall on my case, but it's about being patient. But I feel like if I had the money, I would hire me a private investigator. I can't. It's just like this whole. I figure I tell my story out there. I don't know what else to do, and I guess it's all about being patient. And hopefully, I find something by the end of this year from Shelby. Or if I had the money, I'd hire me a private investigator. But that's just gonna, you know, take. If you looked up PI, it's just gonna take them an extra year or two, and it's. I probably find out something from Shelby. But if I had more information, but the point is, I know Russell knows who Sarah Chung mother is, the name or something. Something he's hiding. Secrets, secrets. You ever hear Element movie Secrets? Well, adoption agency South Korea has fraudulent news in the news. I've seen reports, and South Korean government just as bad to blame, not doing background checks. And I think home study programs are at fault too. Anything, you know. And I want to. I got a baby picture from the orphanage, Sister Teresa, with a different date of birth compared to my adoption decree, which is my amended birth certificate. My birthday is June 28th, but it's May 20th compared to. So if anybody out there hears a story, I'm looking for a lawyer that out here in Massachusetts, which is part of the United States of America. Listen to my story and hear me out. And if you heard my other stories that have been abused and brought up badly. So, goodbye for now. And I want to do these YouTube videos because I think it's important to get my story out there and to help people realize. So I want to upload these videos to YouTube, and bye for now. Bye. 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 Bye for now.